Good morning. Sorry for the noise, that's my dishwasher. Wait a minute, I'm an audio engineer. Anyways, it is real early in the morning, and I missed last week because it was my 43rd birthday, and glorious times were had. On the big TV here in the living room, we had Jackbox games going, and they were very popular. Mostly, what were we playing? Oh, mostly Drawful. I think we played a murder trivia party, or maybe it's called Trivia Murder Party, I don't know. Did I mention it's early? And then on the arcade machine, we played Golden Tee Golf, which was amazing, and somebody that never even plays and doesn't give a shit got a hole-in-one, and it was amazing, something I have never been able to do myself.
That was such a nice shot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh wow, it really
It hit right on the outside and it trickled in so slow. Did they give you a replay on it?
Oh! I'm gonna be
Is there
triple
more?
though. Damn!
There it is,
Instant
it's a replay.
I
Yeah.
got an instant replay.
Watch.
Look at that.
I think I might load it up and try to get my own at some point. I think that was also the same hole my brother got a hole-in-one on. Also didn't care and didn't think it was a big deal. But when you get a hole-in-one on Golden Tee, it sets off these air raid sirens. It's very loud. There's honking, and it does a couple of different replays. And I guess if it were in a bar or a bowling alley or something, it would garner a lot of attention, and people would be happy for you. I was very happy for Melissa. But let's not talk about that anymore. What I want to talk about this week is for my birthday. Okay, I'll lie. I bought it 2 weeks before my birthday, but it was my birthday gift to myself. I bought the Metal Gear Solid collection on Xbox One. No, Xbox Series S, I think it is. The little white one without the disc hole. I am regretting not having the disc hole because I have most of my Resident Evils on disc, and even though I also have the digital versions, you know, it's just nice to have that physical media. I noticed that they recently announced plans to discontinue making Blu-ray discs even. So hold on to your shit, as they said in the 80s about absolutely everything. It's gonna be worth something someday. Anyways, Metal Gear. I started with Metal Gear 1, then I went to Metal Gear Solid 2, and the main reason for buying it is I have never played Snake Eater Metal Gear Solid 3. So I started at the top, and I saved Meryl, and it was great, and it was everything I ever remembered.
We need someone to stop that goddamn nuke from getting launched.
I've probably played it about 10,000 times. Then in Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, I remember that I didn't like it as much because of the whole bait and switch they did where you start as Snake and then you go to that guy with the long, stupid hair, and his voice is so whiny. Holy crap, I forgot about the whine. But what I did forget about, entirely, was the game after the tank part. For some reason I remember being Snake, and I remember that you are Raiden, the R-Man, whatever you want to call him. But what they didn't, what I don't recall is the majority of the storyline. I don't remember a lot of that game. If you don't know, I had brain cancer and I'm missing a huge chunk. Can you tell this is all metal? To get in the light. Either way. It was good. I enjoyed playing it. The gameplay, obviously, the controls were a lot better. The graphics were better. Everything ran smoother. We got the same frequencies for saving and deep throat and The Colonel, of course, if you can call him that, AI Colonel. I remembered that, and I also remember the section where it jumps to Fission Mailed instead of Mission Failed, and then you realize you're still playing in the little screen up in the corner. But the majority of the time I spent was on Metal Gear 3 because never played it before. Huge increase in difficulty as far as the sneaking goes because you don't have the mini map. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. However, in true Hideo Kojima fashion, holy crap, just shut up and let me play the game. There was so much talking, so much storyline, so many people's feelings involved. Like, dude is on a mission. Why are you, like, professing your love? Why is everybody, like, so full of heart emojis? It was a little ridiculous. Like, why did they, like, shoehorn a love story into everything? It's stupid. What the fuck happened to Meryl? I know she married Johnny Sasaki, the guy with the diarrhea. So, what I loved about Snake Eater was, you know, I could do without all the having to eat and having to fix your wounds. Like, oh, I just got shot, so I'm just gonna pause the war, and then I'm gonna dig out a bullet with a knife, and run some disinfectant over that, apply a styptic to stop the blood loss, wrap it in a bandage, take some painkillers. Like, no. That was just like a whole other... Like, I liked it in Metal Gear 1 and 2, Solid 1 and 2, where you start bleeding, you throw a band-aid on it. There you go. It would have been even better if it was a cloth. Put a cloth on it. Saved. But, like, the whole, like, process of, like, they just tried to do too much. And I did enjoy the camouflage system, but it was annoying trying to stay as hidden as possible. You know, you're like, ooh, I'm in the grass. I'm wearing this. Ooh, I stood up, so now I'm wearing this. Oh, there's a shadow. Like, it was a little too much, changing even in the same areas to stay hidden. But I think one of my favorite parts was Snake asking Paramedic repeatedly how things taste.
They taste, weren't you?
I wasn't thinking.
Don't lie to me. I could tell by the look on your face.
You can't see my face.
No, but I can imagine it. Don't you dare think about trying to capture an attack dog. You hear me?
Yeah.
And her often jumping to the conclusions that he wanted to eat things, like the attack dogs and the other stuff. Like, I'm always thinking the next meal. Not gonna lie. So let's look at some clips that I took using the Xbox share button. Thanks, Simba. Can you imagine just like being in a war and you're like, how does this spider taste? And what is with them sending in a dude? Oh, we're sending you in. You flew down in a parachute. You totally could have held on a rifle while you fell down out of the sky, you know? But like, here's a tranquilizer gun of all things. Like, I know he's supposed to be stealthy and stuff, but... And then he sneaks in a cigar. They always manage to shoehorn that nonsense in for no reason.
Snake, you smoking a cigarette?
It's not a cigarette. It's a cigar.
Same thing?
It's not the same thing.
Doesn't matter to me. What I want to know is, why'd you take it with you?
Because I need it.
For what?
I can't smoke a cigar if I don't have one, can I?
So you just wanted to smoke?
Yeah.
Man, you got problems. Do what you want. Just keep in mind that your life goes down when you're smoking.
Smoking is bad for you. I've never done it. Everybody else in my family smokes. My dad, both my brothers, my mom. And and I'm the only one that's ever gotten fucking cancer from it. Bullshit. The amount of times Snake gets in trouble for killing animals is hilarious. I really love animals. I like them more than people. People are jerks. But the fact that they give you the option to blast animals, pretty awesome. Kind of reminds me of Fallout, the original Interplay Fallout. Not that I think it's great that... Well, I do think it's great. I think it's great that you can kill the children. I don't think it's ethical or good, but the fact that you can be labeled a child killer for doing it and then everybody in the whole world will hate you is fantastic. But let's look at Snake getting chewed out for shooting the animals. I tried it in I tried it in all the games, but like they didn't care in Snake Eater because I guess, you know, they sent him in with nothing to eat.
Snake, we're not paying you to be a scarecrow, you know.
Oh, things. Ravens are God's creatures too, Snake.
Right. Do you actually enjoy abusing helpless animals?
I don't believe this. I had no idea you were that kind of a monster.
I don't understand you, Raiden. If you're satisfied, get back to the mission.
Snake, we don't need a rat trap.
Now, I really love how the Colonel gets angry at Snake for fucking around. So finally, do I think that the Metal Gear Collection is worth it? I think it is absolutely worth it. Do I think it's worth the absurd amount of money? I think it was like $80. That's a little high for 3 games you can play for free if you've got a computer and an emulator and can do some basic Google searches. I will not be posting links for obvious reasons, but like it's not hard. It's not hard. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. And my mug. Look what I got for Christmas. It's got a butt. It's also got, well, nothing there now. But because it kind of looks like a little girl, I'm constantly just penciling in some crotch hair. Anyways, have a good week. We'll be back next week.
You don't get any advantages whatsoever.
Sure there are.
Like what?
It feels good.
Man, you do whatever you want.
I will, thanks. Just one question, though.
What?
Is there a way to take off my pants?
Say what?
My pants, can I?
Oh, hell no! This Fox unit is a nut fest!